Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a curious young girl named Lily. She loved learning new things, and her favorite subject was words. She often went to the library to read books and ask questions to the wise librarian, Mrs. Thompson. One sunny day, as Lily was reading a book about words, she stumbled upon a word that intrigued her: proof. The book explained that proof could mean different things in different situations. Lily found this quite puzzling. So, she decided to visit Mrs. Thompson at the library to seek some clarity. Lily asked, "Mrs. Thompson, why does the word proof have different meanings? In math, it means something exact, but in other places, it seems different." Mrs. Thompson smiled kindly and said, "Lily, that's a great question. You see, proof can be like a magic word with two sides. In math, it's like having a treasure map that leads you to a hidden chest of gold. It's exact and perfect, like counting your marbles. But in life, especially in matters of the heart and our relationships, proof is a bit like finding your way through a forest. We might not have exact numbers or measurements, but we have something just as important: evidence. It's like when you know your best friend will always be there for you. Or when you see two lovebirds holding hands, you can't mathematically prove love, but there's plenty of evidence to show it's real. Mrs. Thompson explained further, "You can't measure love with numbers, but you can see lots of signs that show it's real. It's like when your parents smile and hug you, or when a teacher helps a student. You don't need math to prove these feelings. You can tell they're there by the love and kindness all around us." Mrs. Thompson's eyes twinkled with wisdom as she continued, "You know, Lily, the concept of God is a bit like that too. God cannot be scientifically or mathematically proven, much like the equations in your math book. But just as we find evidence of love and trust in the world around us, we also find evidence of God's existence in the effects we see." Lily's curiosity piqued as she listened intently. "What do you mean, Mrs. Thompson?" Mrs. Thompson explained, "Think about it, Lily. When you see the beauty of a sunrise painting the sky with vibrant colors, or the intricate design of a delicate flower, you can't measure God with numbers, but you can see His presence in these wonders. It's like looking at the magnificent forest and realizing that someone must have planted the seeds that grew into those towering trees, even if you can't see them." Nurturing Lily's understanding, Mrs. Thompson revealed a fresh perspective. "Lily," she said, "proof of God also lies within the universe's governing laws, the unseen threads of nature." Lily's curiosity deepened. "So, nature's laws are like hidden threads, weaving existence like an artist's masterpiece." Mrs. Thompson nodded wonder in her gaze. "Exactly, dear Lily. These laws, from the pull of gravity keeping us grounded, or the delicate balance that sustains life on our planet, are the divine artist's invisible brushstrokes, composing the symphony of existence." Lily, beginning to grasp the idea, connected the dots. "Awed. So, it's like finding clues in the world that suggest God's existence." Mrs. Thompson smiled warmly. "Exactly. Lily. It's like following a trail of breadcrumbs through the forest of life, discovering evidence of a creator in the beauty, love, and wonder all around us. While we can't prove God with equations, we can find Him in the effects He leaves behind. As Lily left the library that day, she carried with her a newfound appreciation for the different forms of proof in the world. Whether it was the precision of mathematical equations, the warmth of love and trust, or the evidence of God in the wonders of creation, she had learned that understanding the world often required a combination of wisdom, open-heartedness, and the ability to recognize the signs that pointed toward the profound mysteries of life.